Good morning. I think I'm like, oh yeah, I'm alive. Cool. So yeah, it's Wednesday morning on I think May 17th. You could probably see it on the tag for this one here. It's 4:30 in the morning, getting ready for my Uber drive. I need to help a friend, take him to the airport. And I guess today what I want to talk about was finding my voice. Been learning about Russell Brunson, his training on his, I think, secret experts or something like that. Where it's just like, we want to just get on video and just keep talking. I know no one's not is ever gonna watch this in the beginning, and eventually something might pop where it's like, hey, this resonates, and then we can find our market, and they probably want more of the stuff, and we'll kind of find what people want. So I guess I'll talk about what I guess happened yesterday. We were having a family dinner, and I was able to talk to my wife's sister about marriage, Christ, and the church. So, just kind of understanding the problems in marriage, and that it usually extends from the root sin that each of us bring to the marriage. Now, we don't know it, but as we're trying to satisfy that root sin, whether it be you know um, a career, or maybe pride of something, or we're fear of people. I guess just to put it in relation to my marriage, um, my root sin was that I was lazy, and it can manifest itself in many ways. Um, and you might not think that you are, as you're doing the opposite of that effect, but the heart issue of it all is that you're striving to achieve that. And it's very interesting, though. I didn't really see it myself, and it's like, wow, to see that. I was working hard at the time, doing engineering. I was doing real estate. I was in MLM to try and build something for my family. At least I thought it was, until the heart root issue of it all is when I was asked, like, why are you working so hard? And I was like, so I don't have to work anymore. And I was like, and they're like, well, that means, well, you're lazy. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm working 3 jobs. How could that be lazy? But I was like, I know, but your aim is to pursue that laziness, so that you don't have to work anymore. It wasn't working to provide for my family. It wasn't working to be a father, a leader, what the Bible calls me to be. It wasn't working to. I mean, some people, they might work hard to pursue. Oh, I really want this car or whatever it is, which is fine and everything. But I think you can kind of see that because it was so I don't have to work anymore, I was pursuing that laziness as an issue. I think I mean, you can make other things like an idol, like a car or whatever, but it just depends on the seriousness of it, case by case. So I wouldn't bag on the car too much, uh, depending on how how you treat it over loving your wife, kind of thing. And then my wife was fear of people and pride, so she would want to make sure that other people are happy, and so she'd go above and beyond to make sure that they're, which is is serving people, but it wasn't serving people in a sense to really serve them, but she was serving because she wanted to feel like, hey, look at me, not kind of sense, but more like, like she didn't want the criticism of people, and so then you kind of see that she would be torn by many people's requests, and she'd be running around exhausted. And you can kind of see, like, yeah, I mean, on the outside, I see that you're serving, you're helping people. Like, it's great. That's a very good thing. But what was the root heart of that driver? Was it to glorify God, to glorify Christ, or was it because you didn't want people to criticize you, and that's why you're running around, right? And so you can see a lot of actions running around, and it might look good on the outside, but what's the heart issue of it all? And so in the marriage, as I'm working hard to do this, and she's like, hey, you know what? I want more of your time. I'm like, that's great, but I want her to be able to, sacrifice now and provide, which looks good on the surface. but in reality, I'm spending less and less time with her, and being very unloving with her about that, being frustrated when things don't go according to the entrepreneurial plan or the success rate of it all, and that enslaves me and captivates me, and puts me in a situation where it's like you're just running around unfulfilled, and it's not working out, and you're willing to dump just about anything, every relationship, and to pursue that. So you see how it could be a very devastating type of deal. So I would say it still manifests today. I still see some of it. So you gotta be conscious about it, be careful about it. As you continue to grow, as you cleanse that heart of yours, and use it towards more righteous motives. And so now it's the work of it all to provide, to be a leader, even if it means the most menial things, as if you think maybe driving Uber or working at a factory or minimum wage, as opposed to be like being a doctor or engineer or something like that. To do what you need to do to provide. We can still have a business. We can still pursue and buy assets, and that would then provide our family. But eventually, once we get there, we still want to serve God, and everything that is given to us as work is a gift from God. Okay? So yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about, and as we men, husbands try to figure things out, we're gonna fail, we're going to mess up, and the wives being on the forefront, on the front stage, seeing everything that happened. And you might get some achievements here and there, but she's gonna probably see all the flaws that you probably messed up on, that no one else will ever see. And as she sees more and more of that, can she then respect a unrespectable person as she sees you mess up, kind of thing. And it's going to be very apparent for her. And sometimes she might want to just take over, and in the sense where Eve usurps Adam, and kind of she wants to kind of be the one wearing the pants. And we as husbands feel like, hey, you know what? She wants to wear pants. I don't have to lead. I don't have to do my job. Cool. We're okay with that. But then we're sinning because we're not being the leader, a spiritual leader for the marriage. So you kind of see how that goes in marriage, and where it starts to break down, starts to fall apart, because they're not playing the roles that Christ has, or God has created for us to live. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and continue the rest of my day. Hope you enjoy this, and subscribe below if you want to hear more, or just comment below if you want to have some questions. And I appreciate it. Thank you.